WMIX. Lady Rams basketball is powered by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. You can also watch Lady Rams basketball with streaming video on WMIXsports.com. Lady Rams basketball is also sponsored by Ren Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon, Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto, Banterra Bank, Good Samaritan Regional Health Center, Raising a Hospital, Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, and also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. It's time to join Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski from the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Lady Rams pregame starts now.
And good afternoon. We welcome you inside a sun-drenched Changnon Gymnasium here this afternoon for Lady Rams basketball against the Green Wave from Mattoon. So glad to have you with us for this Saturday afternoon matinee. The Lady Rams come in at 17-5 on the year, while Mattoon almost a reciprocating mark at 7-15. We'll talk more about the Green Wave out of the Apollo Conference and your Lady Rams who have a perfect mark out of the South 7 after a quick break. This is Lady Rams pregame on Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Dig in with full contact coal miner training at Ren Lake College. Learn in our new 20,000 square feet coal mine training center. Use real equipment like continuous miners and power sitters. And check out the new mine rescue and fire safety training tunnel. Associate degree and occupational certificates available.
We're full contact, hands-on coal mining. Real equipment, real live, all the time.
What are you waiting for? Call 618-437-5321 and get started.
Announcing Schmidt Ford of Salem sales lineup. Paula, the Gardner Russell. Jason, the Mini Webb. Steve, the Sleeper Hotsy. Francis Mac McIntosh. Matt, the Hacker Reed. Jill, the Gambler McManus. Rick, Part-Time Bale. Jim, No Pressure Barkus. Dak, the Dealmaker Johnson. And Mike, the Hunter Russell. From our team to your team, Schmidt Ford of Salem wishes all our local sports teams a safe and winning season.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium for the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Find them online at FordSquare.com, also on Facebook. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Crow with us. No video today on WMIXSports.com. Audio only today on WMIXSports.com, the aforementioned. Also here with you here on WMIX FM 94.1. So glad you can join us today for Lady Rams basketball. 17-5 on the year, coming off a great win at Alsop on Thursday night. 43-41 was your final there. Lady Rams stay perfect in South 7 Conference play. They will re-emerge in the conference play Tuesday night at Detroit. But today it's the Mattoon Green Wave coming to Changnon Gym. And Danny, this is a nice little rivalry that's been put together between these two teams on Saturday afternoons in January for years now. Lady Rams went up to Mattoon last year this very weekend, got a big win on the road. Now looking to convert that, parlay that into a home win this year.
Well, look to a home win this year, and the fact that Mattoon played with Mount Vernon for almost a half last year, Mount Vernon was able to pull away towards the end of the second half and get a nice road win on a cold Saturday afternoon in Mattoon. This year it's a little warmer. Mount Vernon at home in a sun-drenched Changnon Gym. Kind of a trap game today, especially coming after the Alsop game on Thursday night on the road and before you go to Centralia on Tuesday night for your arch rival.
Well, the arch rival Annie's, of course, they're entangled in a battle with the Salem Lady Wildcats right now at the CHS Arena. Those two teams will battle on Tuesday night. South 7 Conference implications on the line. And you take a look at the Lady Rams, that perfect 7-0 mark, and, of course, on Thursday night, clinched at least a share of the South 7 Conference title. And you take a look at whom they have the rest of the way with Centralia, Marion, and Cahokia in that order. So it looks like the Lady Rams could win an outright South 7 Conference.
Well, you'd have to figure that Mount Vernon probably will be favored in should win at home against Marion. And then you figure that they're going to have a pretty good chance to beat Centray on Tuesday night. So 2 big wins that could come out next week, and they're next to last week of the regular season. It looked like the Lady Rams might have an opportunity to get a victory.
Opportunity to get a victory indeed. We have an opportunity to take a break. We're going to do that now here on Lady Rams pregame. It's Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
I'm Jason Lord. Look at your next round weather. It'll be sunny for this afternoon, high of 37, turning cloudy tonight, low of 23 early on, but temperatures rise to near 30 by sunrise. Cloudy as we see some rain at times that could mix with sleet and freezing rain on some surfaces tomorrow. Watch out for a few slick spots early on. High tomorrow 42 to 45. Cloudy, breezy, and warmer with a few showers as we start the work week on Monday. The high 64. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 413 South 34th Street in Mount Vernon today for details on how to get your free checking account.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, non-usage fees may apply.
Jeep Grand Cherokee, Wrangler, Compass, Patriot, I could go on all day. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Jeep dealer at King City Chrysler Center, Mount Vernon. We are proud to be Southern Illinois' Jeep headquarters with a nice selection of all of your favorite Jeeps. The all-new 2013 Jeep Grand Cherokee is a must-see. With premium on-road performance and legendary class-leading vehicle capability, the Grand Cherokee hits the sweet spot. See how you can get up to $1,500 cash back on the 2013 Grand Cherokee, or see about 0% financing for 36 months on the 2013 Jeep Wrangler. See our selection at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or log on to kingcitychrysler.com to view our inventory online or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium for the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams. And, of course, they have 5 locations in Jefferson County, Dix, Woodlawn, Ina, 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Holly Carroll is back in our studio here in Mount Vernon. And, D.C., big one today for the Lady Rams. We've talked about it being somewhat of a trap game, with 2 big conference games coming up next week for this Mount Vernon team. Looking to get win number 18 on the year here this afternoon. And you take a look at that 7 and 15 mark for the Lady Green Wave, and it certainly looks like that could be a realistic possibility. Mattoon, of course, in their first year of Apollo Conference play, and they have struggled in the Apollo with teams like Effingham and Salem giving them fits throughout the season.
Well, and that Apollo Conference move for them, of course, they got out of the Big 12. And of course, you're playing Decatur and everything else, Champaign. So they get out of that, and they come into the Apollo Conference. And, again, you would think that with the adjustment of playing some schools smaller, maybe more their size, they'd have a little more success. But 7 and 15 and a team and a program that, comes into Mount Vernon here, maybe catching Mount Vernon at the right time in between, as we said, and we don't want to harp on it too much. But, when you get out of Alsop with a win and you got to go to Centralia, some of that focus may or may not be there. But maybe after a loss at Highland on Tuesday, before that big Alsop game, maybe Mount Vernon can use that as a learning point.
Well, of course, you have these Lady Rams, the starting 5, many of them playing all 32 minutes over the course of the season after the loss of Haley Lockhart, team's leading scorer. And you kind of wonder if fatigue may become an issue with so many games over the course of this stretch run of the regular season, having played, obviously, Saturday at Carbondale, Tuesday at Highland, Thursday on the road again at Alsop, and then coming back home here on Changnon Gymnasium, and knowing that you have 2 games again next week, it'll be interesting to see if fatigue becomes a factor.
Well, and that's the thing. When you get down to this time of the year, basketball practice started at the end of October, and now you're looking November, 3 months, and now you're at the end of January, and that's a lot of time on the floor, a lot of time running, a lot of time jumping and hopping, and the legs get tired even with kids this age. It's a long grind. It's a long season, road trips, bus rides, sickness, whatever. And now the Lady Rams are going to play 6 games in 2 weeks. And this being the 6th game, and then you turn around, take Sunday, Monday off, you got a game Tuesday, take Wednesday off, got a game Thursday. Not a lot of time to rest, so the legs are hampered in the rotation for Mount Vernon, getting smaller and smaller. Fewer players mean more minutes, and a lot of kids getting a lot of time.
Of course, the Lady Rams drew the number 1 seed at the Heron Regional, as we talked about going into the postseason. They will actually play on Tuesday, February the 12th at 6 p.m. against the winner of number 4 Heron and number 5 Marion. That game will tip off on Monday the 11th. Then Carbondale and Massac will battle as the 3 and 2 respectively at 8 o'clock on that Tuesday night, followed by Valentine's Day Regional Championship down there at Heron. We'll talk more about that throughout the season. We need to pause to honor America from Changnon Gym. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. Where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
PNB to Go. Mobile banking from People's National Bank is here. Sign up for PNB to Go mobile banking and get instant access to your account info with your mobile device. You can check your account balances, transfer funds, pay bills, review recent transactions, and much more. The best part is PNB to Go mobile banking is free.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC. Wireless carrier fees may apply.
Hey there, I'm Jennifer, and I love living in Southern Illinois. But whenever I got sick, I used to think the best medical care was far away. I had no clue that some of the most advanced medical care was right here the whole time. Good Samaritan is my new hospital of choice because they combine exceptional response times, first-class facilities, and an outstanding patient experience. Good Samaritan partners with physician specialists and invests in the latest medical technology. They deliver the best care where I need it most. Locally. Now more than ever, they offer local residents like me a convenient alternative to bigger out-of-state hospitals where I'm a number, not a name. This saves me time, money, and keeps my family close, which out-of-state hospitals will never be able to provide. And in 2013, that care will get even better when they open the all-new Regional Health Center. It's that kind of investment that ensures we'll never have to leave home to receive the care we need.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium for your Lady Ram pregame. Lady Rams and Mattoon today here in the Saturday Matinee from Changnon Gym. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Time to meet your sister Christian Church starting lineup. With that, Mattoon will go with number 10, Taylor Smith, number 11, Allie Dilt, number 12, Casey Considine, number 24, Riley Phipps, and number 25, Caitlin Bass. For Mattoon, who is coached by Jason Morgan. Central Christian Church, log on to thenewcentral.com where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church, loving God and loving people. Let's meet Jeff Lawn and Lady Rams.
The usual lineup: number 10, Claire Ryan, number 12, Courtney Scarborough, number 24, Leah Palmer, number 25, Kelby Kuyava, and number 35, Hannah Owens for Lady Rams with Jeff Lawn.
There you go, Central Christian Church. Take care of the excitement. Log on to thenewcentral.com where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. Thenewcentral.com. Central Christian Church is loving God and loving people. About to get underway here. The Lady Rams will be dressed in their home white with orange trim, orange numerics trimmed in black, while the Green Wave will be dressed in, you guessed it, their away green, gold trim, gold numerics trim in white. About to get underway. Tipping for the Green Wave will be Taylor Smith as Mattoon moves left to right. Lady Rams, of course, move right to left, and they have to wait for the official team filmer to get up to his perch before we can start this one. Get out of the way, kid. On the stairs. Man, that could have been ugly. That could have been disastrous. That kid had no idea what was coming. He took the Hugo shortcut. The secret shortcut across the top.
Kid didn't realize what was coming after him.
Ooh, that's not always pretty. About to get it away from Changnon Gym. Lady Rams basketball in a sun-drenched Changnon Gymnasium. Wow, it's light in here. It'll be tipped into the backcourt. Green Wave will start with the basketball. Constantine with it off the circle. Back over the right wing for Diltz. So around the top, getting in touch with Bass. Back over to the right side. Here we go. Nice runner in the lane. It's going to be good. Iron kind that time for Taylor Smith. She scores the first points of this ball game with 7:43 to play in the first. 2-0 Green Wave. Yeah, good luck with that. sun is pouring through those windows here at Changnon. Into the right corner for Cuyaba. Lady Rams to the front court. Back up top to Ryan. 7:29 to play. First quarter action from Changnon Gym. 2-0 is the Green Wave lead. Lady Rams looking to take it here. Off of the right wing, it's going to be Scarborough. Looking underneath for Cuyaba. Short corner, she will come around off the dribble and throw back to the top for Ryan. Now off the left wing, there's Aaliyah. Right-hand dribble. Throws inside Owens. Kicks out Scarborough. Tries to three for the lead. No good. It's going to be left short. Rebound will go to Claire Ryan. An offensive board for the Lady Rams. Second chance points. Nope. Ryan can't come with the bucket mid-post. It'll be a rebound here for Mattoon. Here comes the Green Wave into the front court. Dilts with it off the left wing. Back up top to Smith. Right wing now for Considine. Back to Smith. Looking around to Dilts. Has Bath underneath. It's going to lure her out. Tips to the top. Smith thought about trying a three. Now looks back to the top near the elbow, and Mattoon's going to throw it away. Considine made a move to the bucket. It looked like Phipps was expecting her to stay put. Turnover Green Wave, and it's 6:42 to play in the first. It's a 2-0 Mattoon lead. Lady Rams need the points.
Well, it's tough for Mattoon, too, to get up early on the Saturday morning and drive down and play here at Mount Vernon, just like Lady Rams dealt with last year.
It's always tough to get up early on Saturday morning, but most Saturdays, we all manage to do it with WMIX Sports. Saturday Sports Show 8:08 until 10 o'clock. Every Saturday on AM 940 at WMIXsports.com. I suppose we had a good show today. Well, you would know. Under the weather this morning, trying to get that back. Palmer with it up top. Steps off to the right wing of the front court. Lady Rams moving right to left. Get pass into the corner for Scarborough on the left side. Gives back to Ryan. 6:10 to play in the first quarter. 2-0 is your score. Mattoon on top. Palmer with it off the far wing. Get pass to the near side. There's Scarborough with a right-hand dribble. Dribbles once. Kicks short corner. Kelby K for a deuce. No good. Yep, there it is. Bounced off the iron. Yep. The iron. We are tied at 2 with 5:54 to play in the first quarter. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. For all of your banking needs, see our friends at Community First Bank. Or if you need a residential loan, how about Joanne Joy, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Kicked out to the left side. Here comes a long two. No, they didn't catch the foot on the line. It was short anyhow from Dilts, and the rebound will go with the Lady Rams.
Oh, classic case. A little bright here in this gym. That's probably why can't see much right now. The sun out.
We all need shades. I have major sympathy for the official on the far sideline who has to deal with the sun coming in the windows. They're going to trap Ryan as they pressure the guard. Up top, Ryan with it at the circle after a quick touch from Palmer. 5:20 to play in the first quarter. We are tied at 2. Skip pass comes left wing. Ryan looks inside out of the reach for Owens. Turnover, Lady Rams.
A little too far that time. Mount Vernon had the right idea, but boy, this aggressive 1-2-2 trap here that Mattoon's trying right now. They know Mount Vernon struggled a little bit Thursday night with the pressure from Altoff. They're doing it here early so far.
Off the left wing for Mattoon. It's going to be up to the top now for Dilts. No good. Rebound will go off to the right. Lady Rams pick it up. Good board there for Kelby K. And here comes Mount Vernon. 4:56 to play in the first. Tied at 2. Coming off the right side, Ryan looks to lob to Scarborough. Tries a three. Good. Nope, now they catch the foot on the line. We're tied at, it's 4-2 now. 4:47 to play in the first quarter. Barely see the scoreboard.
Well, shooting from that side of the floor, the east side of the gym, it's going to be tough because that sun's flaring through those windows on the west side right now.
And not making it easy. Off the right comes Smith. Crossover dribble, kicks back to the right elbow. Here comes Phipps. Inside, yes.
Good like what Mattoon's doing. They're getting the ball inside in the paint right now. Doing a very good job.
The backcourt, Scarborough lobs over the right side, right across the timeline. 4:18 to play in the first quarter. 4-4. We are all tied up. The Lady Rams and Mattoon here on WMIX FM. Online with audio only today at WMIXsports.com. Right corner, there's Cuyaba having some trouble with the defense. Throws back to the top of Ryan. It's going to be off her face. Loses it. There's Palmer to pick it up. That's right off the nose. Off of the right wing, Cuyaba. Back to the top for Scarborough. Now to Ryan. Left wing, Palmer. A ball fake, but a good fake and a travel.
Such a good one, it was illegal.
What you don't know or understand about your existing policies can end up hurting you and your family. With the right help from Country Financial, almost any family can achieve financial security. Develop a plan that meets your goals with your Country Financial representative at Mount Vernon, Sarah Staley, one of our Rams boosters here on WMIX. Up top, why not dribble into a three? It's going to be long for Smith. Rebound will go to Cuyaba, and we're going to have a foul. Cuyaba got sent for quite a ride there.
Yes, she did.
Ooh, push from behind.
First foul of the game. First foul on Bath.
3:43 to play in the first. Tied at 4. Lady Rams and the Green Wave from Mattoon. Weather radio, it's Mattoon on the EAS system. Not that that matters. 3:39 to play in the first quarter. We are tied at 4. Into the front court off of the right wing. Scarborough back to the top. Ryan swung over to the left wing. Palmer looking underneath. Here comes the cut. Kelby, short corner trade. Deuce is good.
Well, she has been hot from the floor the last couple of games. Knocked down some big shots at Althoff and starts out 2 for 2 from the field today.
3:20 to play in the first. Lady Rams emerge on top, 6-4. With the basketball, it's Constantine looking over to the left. Smith across the dribble, got away with a walk, and throws it away underneath. There you go. Turnover regardless.
Karma. It was supposed to be.
I feel you.
Especially if she got away with the left or right without putting the ball down.
Sometimes that'll happen. 3:08 to play in the first quarter. Glad to have you with us in the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler. Cuiava led to the top. The key going to throw over to the right wing for Scarborough. Back to Cuiava. Grips and rips a three. It's going to be left short. Rebound to Ryan. Underneath. Got underneath the defense. Left it long. Owens, the putback is good. And Owens off the left side. Block. Rebound. Block shot. 8-4 now. Lady Rams doubling up Mattoon. 2:46 to play in the first. Smith with it off the left wing was hacked. It goes off to the right side. Dilt's able to recover. Now inside the post. Good turnaround coming. Good shot. Good look. Good turnaround by Bath. That's 8-6.
All 6 Mattoon points in the paint. Once Mount Vernon figures out this 1-2-2, unlike that time, they're going to be okay. It's a matter of taking care of that basketball.
Taking care of the basketball indeed. We will take care of our Ren Lake College Player of the Game coming up in our post-game show. At Ren Lake College, you get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. Nice dribble to the free throw line. Wild shot taken, however, by Mattoon. No good. Rebound will come to Ryan. So that was Smith on the shot. Up the left wing will come Palmer. Dribbles into the corner. Able to find Cuiava high post. Her runner in the lane is going to be no good. Rebound will be tipped out of bounds by Mattoon. Great effort underneath there by Taylor Smith, who dribbled all the time. Baseline. 2:04 to play first quarter. It's going to be a pass up top to Scarborough off the inbound to Ryan for a three. Good! And Claire Ryan gets her first points of the game.
Mount Vernon with some hot shooting early on, jumping out this 5-point lead.
With a minute 52 to go in this first quarter. Glad to have you with us on WMIX FM Mount Vernon, as Mattoon almost turned it over there in the front court. Ryan was able to tip it away, and it'll remain with the Green Wave. I think Jeff Lon is calling for a timeout. They pick it up. Timeout presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. This year, making a resolution. Support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop, family-owned for more than 30 years. I believe that's a Mattoon timeout, actually. Trailing 11-6 here. Something was not going to develop properly there in the front court. Call the timeout, talk it over, and it's a 5-point deficit. Mattoon needs a point.
Yeah, Mattoon's struggling now in this ball game right now. They're shooting. When they get it inside, they've done well, but a lot of times they turn the ball over before they get there. And for Mattoon, they shoot those threes. They're 0 for 3. They need to get out of that perimeter stuff right now.
We owe you a scoreboard update. We'll get to one here in just a moment. Brought to you by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. Smith off of the inbound. Got it back after a quick touch by Phipps. Dribbles to the arc, and now shovels back. Constantine coming around left wing. Throws off into the corner. Dilts going to skip pass to the right wing for Smith. Dribbles around Ryan. Comes baseline. Has to tipped away by Cuiava. Recovered by Phipps. Constantine at 3 up top. Good.
Wow. Good ball movement. Outmirror works the defense, moving the ball around the perimeter, and that was an open look, and like the others for Mattoon.
11-9 now. Lady Ram lead dwindles to 2 with a minute 20 to play in the first. Ryan across the timeline. Throws up deep left wing for Palmer. Back to Ryan between the circles. One dribble. Throws off to the right side. Scarborough. Back to Ryan. Reversed around. Left wing 3 coming for Palmer. Is an answer. It is.
Wow.
How do you do?
Wide open. Against the zone. Knocks the shot down.
So a 5-point lead returns here for the Lady Rams. A minute to play in the first quarter. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Debbie and Bria Ashby, personal bankers at Community First Bank. Welcome back to personal banking, and welcome back to the free throw line. As Smith will get the and one. The runner in the lane looks like it's going to be ugly going up, but it was partially deflected into the basket. It's now an and one opportunity for Taylor Smith. If they count it. They are going to count it, aren't they? 14-11, a chance to make it a 2-point deficit for the Green Wave with Taylor Smith at the line. 54.9 seconds to go in the first. The male counterparts of these two teams met one Saturday ago at the Salem Invitational Tournament with Mount Vernon coming out on top. Smith will knock down the and one, 3-point play. And it's 14-12, back to a 2-point game. 52 seconds to play in the first quarter. Scarborough in the backcourt to Ryan. Now they'll bring it across. It'll be Palmer. Dribbles inside the arc, stops in the corner. Nice pass at the sideline. It'll come to Ryan. Claire with a right-hand dribble throws off to the right sideline for Scarborough. All 37 seconds to play in this first quarter. 14-12 is your Lady Ram lead. Palmer skip pass back to the right wing for Scarborough. Trying to find Owens inside. They've done a great job of keying in on Hannah today. Off the right, Scarborough with 23 seconds. Finds Cuiava, back to Scarborough. They isolated. Now back up top. Ryan for three. No good. Scarborough with the rebound. Right elbow leans in off the post. No. Rebound to be tipped back to Scarborough from Owens. Turnaround coming underneath. Good job. Couple of deep offensive rebounds turned into a pair of points for Courtney Scarborough. 16-12. Lady Rams are back up 4 with 4 seconds to go. 3 launched from the right side is no good. Ryan got the rebound and knocked the shot off. Into the first quarter from Changnon Gym, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 16, the Mattoon Green Wave 12. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
Tax time means savings time. Use that tax refund at Second Chance Auto to purchase the best quality used vehicle around. In fact, in their 32-year history, the selection has never been better at Second Chance Auto. Clean, dependable, and great-looking cars, trucks, minivans, and a huge selection of small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Yes, your tax refund is your ticket to the vehicle you've always wanted. At Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX, powered by Community First Bank.
And we'll get back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. No video streaming today on WMIXSports.com, just audio. Glad to have you with us. Lady Rams on top, 16-12 with basketball to start the second quarter. Owens underneath gets her 4th points of the game.
That was rough because she was in traffic and got bumped a little bit, not enough to gain an advantage for the defense, but she was able to put it in anyway.
Great play by the Lady Rams underneath, and Hannah Owens, a great post player here as a sophomore. Off to the right, that is Fisher with the basketball. For the Green Wave, moving left to right. A long deuce is coming. That's no good by Considine. Rebound will go off to the right side for Ryan underneath.
Dominating performance on the boards right now for Mount Vernon. 12-1 advantage so far.
Off the 1-2-2. Lady Rams trying to get into the front court. Ooh, still in the backcourt. Ryan will lob it across to Palmer. Steps into a 3 left wing. Looks good, but it's off the mark to the back. Rebound to go off right side. Scarborough tipped it to the free throw line for Owen. Ryan will throw it off to the right wing now. Scarborough. Short corner, that's Cuiava. Skip pass to the top. Ryan bounce pass left wing. Palmer comes back into the near corner for Cuiava. 18-12 your score. Lady Rams are up 6. That's a half dozen. 6:52 to play here in the first half. Off to the right, that's Kelby Kay. Bumped a bit, but throws to the top for Ryan. She's going to dribble in, had it stripped away, able to tip it back to Palmer. Outside paint, leans in, runner. No. Rebound underneath by Owen. She'll turn around, go backdoor to Ryan, who's fouled. Ryan couldn't get the shot to go. Rolled off the back of the iron, but Ryan bumped down there. Goes to the line to shoot 2 on just the second team foul for the Greenway.
And Mount Vernon right now, they are dominating on the board. And that's been the key to them having the 6-point lead. The guard rebounding as well.
Both teams came into this quarter having shot 50% from the floor, and it shows. Ryan will miss the first free throw, has another coming. 6:38 mark of the first half. Back on the air on Monday night with the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. It's the SVW Lady Devils. We'll welcome the Goreville Lady Blackcats and what should be a dandy. Underneath, and on the missed free throw, we'll have a jump ball. Hannah Owens and number 30, Blake Brabowin, fought for the rebound. Jump ball favors Mattoon. Brabowin even. How about that? Our green pin was starting to go out on me, so I could barely read that last name. Off the left side, that's Brabowin with the basketball. Lost it out of bounds, and here we go. Lady Rams will have it off the Mattoon turnover. 6:27 to play in the first half. It's 18-12. Lady Rams doing a pretty good
job. That's the sideline. Then you got to rotate. Now you got to come down to the wing. Okay, never mind.
There's that.
You can attack this a different way, and what Mount Vernon's doing, some side-to-side stuff going on.
Left wing, it's Palmer looking underneath. Nobody there to help out Hannah Owens to try to isolate her. Right wing, they'll kick it back to the top. That was Scarborough to Ryan. Now left wing for Aaliyah. Throws, skip pass over to Courtney. Not much she can do there. 6 minutes to play in the first half. And that'll be a dribble off the old foot.
strip. 4 turnovers for Mount Vernon, only 2 for Mattoon, in what has been a pretty well-played game so far.
Not fun to have it go off your foot like that. A turnover, 5:57 to play in the first half. 18-12 is your score. Lady Rams are up 6. Backcourt inbound will come from the Green Wave. Right-hand dribble for Constantine. Left it for the left wing for Diltz. Steps into the arc. Throws back to the top. Fitz is going to reset over to the right side for Brianna Butler. There's a Brianna Butler that excelled at softball for Triad just a couple of years ago. Not the same person, we assure you. Raveling with the basketball, looking to go wing. And with a jump ball, possession arrow favors Mount Vernon. There'll be another turnover on the Greenway.
Should have brought sunglasses in today.
Should have brought a lot of things.
Undrenched Changnon Gym today. Get a suntan in here.
I was going to bring him in. Glad not to. Off to the right wing, it's Scarborough into the corner for Ryan. Reversing it back around. No, they're going to go back to the right side for Ryan. Left-hand dribble, switches right, throws off to Scarborough. Thought about the 3. Nice pass to Quiava off the baseline. Shot's no good. Rebound, however, will come to Palmer.
Offensive foul.
Don't you have to make contact for it to be a foul?
Supposed to.
Okay.
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Yes, not in this case.
Oh, that'll be a foul on Aaliyah. She has both of the teams, too. All right. We play on, don't we? Fitz with it up top, dribbles off to the right side, goes to Diltz. Diltz steps to the wing, launches a 3. It looks good, it is.
Boy, they rely on that three-pointer. You can tell they are given the green light to shoot it when they want.
White with the basketball in the front court off of the right wing. Scarborough. It's going to be reversed around the left wing for Palmer. 4:44 to play in this second quarter. It's 18-15. Owens underneath did not have the greatest look. Grab one with the rebound. It's going to be stolen away by Palmer. Now Scarborough underneath launches the line drive. Rebound right side will go to Ryan. She'll go to the line to shoot 2 off the Green Wave foul.
This is a dominating performance on the glass by Mount Vernon as we've seen all year. Lady Rams really doing a good job of crashing the glass, and that's the second foul on Reboyne in the ballgame for Mattoon.
If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dixon, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Remember FDIC. We'll get you a scoreboard update here in just a moment. Pinckneyville Panthers showcase going on today at Duster Thomas Gymnasium as well as their auxiliary gym, and they even host some games for the JV at St. Bruno School there in Pinckneyville. Great shootout. Mount Vernon was a part of that when they played McCullough North just a few years ago. Free throws were good for Ryan. It's 20-15. Lady Rams are back up 5. Constantine throws over to the left wing for Smith. Right-hand dribble into the paint, stops free throw line, launches, no good. Another Lady Ram defensive board. This time it's Claire Ryan with 4:16 to play in the first half. Scarborough across the timeline. Throws back to the circles. Ryan with a quick touch over to Palmer. Back to Ryan up top. 4:08 to play in this first half. Scarborough thought about taking the shot, but throws back to Ryan up top. All alone, it's Aaliyah. Quick to swarm her. Has it stripped away. She enters the paint. Somehow managed to recover, but it's thrown right back to Mattoon. Constantine with it off the right wing. 3:53 to play in the first half. We'll look for a Red Lake College player of the game in this one.
Got to be a travel. Can't get that far unless you're Patrick Ewing.
That's right. Red Lake College can save you thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Find out which of their more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you at rlc.edu. 3:40 to play in the first half. Skip pass over the right wing. Ryan sidesteps the defender, throws back door, wide open with Hannah Owens. She has 6, and it's 22-15.
Oh, it's a good run for Mount Vernon. You're up 7, 3.5 to go in the first half. It'd be nice to see Mount Vernon extend this lead and keep something going.
Up top for Mattoon, that's Smith. Right-hand dribble, throws off to the right side. That was Butler with the basketball. Steps inside the wing, now throws paint. Nope, they're going to turn it over underneath. That was not touched by the Lady Rams. Fitz had the right idea trying to feed Smith coming to the post, but they can't connect, and there'll be yet another Mattoon turnover.
Well, the defense that Mount Vernon has going right down there is really causing them problems.
Lady Rams with in the backcourt. Mattoon still in 1-2-2. Of course, you can put a logo on it. All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See McDavid, All Stars and Stitches, or call 435-5555. Foul in the backcourt. Timeout on the floor, of course, is presented by the Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon. Eric Black, this time the Medicine Shop, proud to be sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. That's the Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. 22-15 is your score. Inside the midway point of the second quarter. Here, first half action from a sun-drenched Changnon Gymnasium. I believe we have some scores from around the area.
Oh, we got all kinds of scores, stuff coming in already. At halftime, the Thomas Gym boys, it's Mater Dei over Metamora, 25-23. At the MTC Tournament Day 7th place game, Beecher City beat Brownstown 69-53. St. Anthony beat St. Elmo in the 5th place game 64-50. Other games at Pinckneyville Shootout today, Steelville beat Sesser 60-57, and Oakville beat Mount Carmel. Both games there, and boys play 56-48.
Tony Wilt is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep. Around town. 2:58 to play in the first half. It's 22-15. Lady Rams with the rock out of the timeout.
Mount Vernon Wrestling also beat Carbondale 40-37. They're 3-1 today with Marion still to go at the South 7 meet.
There you go. South 7 duels. A runner by Cuiava left short. Palmer will come up with the rebound. 2:40 to play in this first half. Lady Ram lead is 7, 22-15. That was a piggyback, of course, on your Tony Wilt scoreboard update. Off of the right wing. Scarborough feeds Cuiava, looking for Owens in the paint. Has it tipped away. Smith dribbles to the right block. Close up and good.
She is not scared to pull that trigger, that's for sure.
2:15 to play in the first half. 22-15 is your score. It's a 5-point ball game now. Lady Rams on top. They've been able to hang on since it was tied at 4. Back early in the first quarter. Right of the circle, it's Cuiava. Looks back for Ryan coming around. Crossover dribble, comes back circle. Right hand. Back to the right elbow. It's going to be Owens. Off a pivot, comes to the top for Cuiava with a minute 55. Into the corner for Scarborough. Off the right block for Owens. Great find. Great basket. 6 points in the quarter for Hannah. She has 8. It's 24-17.
Mount Vernon's hot shooting. Mattoon had changed their defense up a little bit, and now Owens is one-on-one there.
Up top, Considine with the basketball. Thought about the 3-ball fake. Goes over left side for Diltz. Back to the top for Considine. Right wing coming around to Smith. She has 7 points on the night. Looks over the left wing for Bath. Caitlin Bath with it. Held high overhead. Now throws to the top for Phipps. Back off right side. Smith underneath. Good backdoor cut, but it's tipped out by Owens. Story made with Mattoon.
Hey, this you think could get any worse? With 4 minutes left to go in their game, Northern Illinois, the men's team, is 0 of 32 from the three-point line. The record for attempts without a make is 24, done 3 times.
Oh, my.
And they are down something like 56-7 at one point, something crazy.
At some point, it seems like it might be a good idea to stop trying. They should never give up, though. Mattoon looking for the passer. It's turned over, though. Great tip by Cuiava as Smith was looking to go to the back door. Lady Rams is in the front court with a minute 6 to play in the first half. Up 7, 24-17. Right wing at Scarborough. Nice feed to Owens, who is coming up the post. Got out the right block and in the 10 now for Hannah.
Question is, how many times can Mount Vernon run that play without Mattoon figuring it out? We're up to 3 right now in the second quarter.
Oh, man.
Won't tell what the play is, not give anything away, but
yeah. Dang. Right wing 3 launched by Fisher, no good. Rebounded to Lady Rams. They've crashed those defensive boards well here this afternoon. Saturday Matinee from Changnon Gymnasium here on WMIX FM. Mount Vernon, Marion, Effingham. A free service from Weathers Broadcasting. Backdoor play. Nobody was at the back door. Great recovery. Scarborough. Owens is going to throw it to the top for Ryan between the circles. Get you another Tony Wilt scoreboard update, our halftime show. Palmer coming off the wing to get that pass from Ryan. She's on the left side. Throws back near the top for Owens. That happens that time of year. Sneeze. Sickness running rampant here in the WMIX Sports School Studios. 10 seconds to play. We're in the first half. 26-17. Lady Rams up 9. Would love to go in that locker room up double digits. Ryan, a jump stop in the lane. Basket scores. Good job by Claire Ryan. And that'll conclude this first half. After 2 of the Mount Vernon Lady Rams 28. Mattoon Green Wave 17. This is Lady Rams basketball powered by Community First Bank.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. Where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the medicine shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient, and not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evenings is just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
Are the features with your free checking account disappearing? Hi, this is Monica Wilt, relationship banker with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. A free checking account from People's National Bank includes unlimited check writing, no minimum balance requirements, online banking, bill pay, a Visa check card, and only takes $100 to open. Stop by People's National Bank and get the free checking account you deserve.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
You'll notice right away that Second Chance Auto doesn't depend on fancy sales gimmicks. Instead, you'll only find honest deals with no credit checks and instant approval. Take your income tax rebate and use it on the great quality used vehicle you really want. Cars, trucks, minivans, along with small, mid-size, and full-size SUVs. Most priced under $10,000 with 3-month or 3,000-mile warranty. Family owned for over 32 years, serving the families in our region. Located on Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Second Chance Auto halftime show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium for the WMIX Sports Mobile Studios. This is your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto for over 32 years has been the home of the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, proud sponsors of the Mount Vernon Rams and Lady Rams. Here at the half at Changnon Gym on WMIX FM with audio at WMIXsports.com. Lady Rams on top of Mattoon, 28-17. Interesting first half. You'll find out in the Heartland Accounting halftime stats why, but we'll take a quick break first, come back, get you set with your Heartland Accounting scoring and stats. Second Chance Auto, of course, for over 32 years, living and contributing to the community they serve. They thank you for your patronage. Of course, it's easy to see why. You go to Second Chance Auto with the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. We'll take a break. It's 28-17, Mount Vernon at the half. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Hi, this is Jim Flag, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conrarty to their medical staff. Dr. Conrarty specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conrarty will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conrarty, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
Back to Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
And we welcome back inside Changnon Gymnasium for your Second Chance Auto halftime show, 28-17. Lady Rams on top of Mattoon here at the half. Let's check in with the Heartland Accounting halftime stats.
Well, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams were 10 of 19 from two-point range, 53%. 2 of 6 from the arc for 33. Lady Rams, they go 12 of 25 from the field for 48%. Mattoon was 5 of 8,
from two-point range, 63%, only 2 of 7 from the arc for 29. The Mattoon Green Wave, so 7-15 from the field the first half, 47%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon 2 of 4, Mattoon 1 of 1. Mount Vernon's rebounding has been all Lady Rams. They out-rebounded Mattoon and have 17-4, including 10-0 on the offensive glass. Turnovers, Mattoon had 8. Mount Vernon had 6. The Green Wave had 4 players score in the first half. Taylor Smith had 7, followed by Allie Diltz with 3, Riley Phipps 2, and Caitlin Bass with 2. Hannah Owens leads the way for Mount Vernon with 10 points, 8 of those in the second quarter. Claire Ryan 7, Courtney Scarborough 4, Kelby Kuyava 4, and Aaliyah Palmer 3. To give you a halftime score of Mount Vernon 28, Mattoon 17.
There you go. Those stats calculated by Heartland Accounting. Get started right. Let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. We'll take a break, come back, and just set with a Tony Wilson scoreboard update here on your Second Chance Auto halftime show. This is Lady Rams basketball from WMIX Sports.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. Where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back to your Second Chance Auto halftime show. Second Chance Auto for over 32 years has been your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles priced under $10,000 in one location. Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, proud sponsors of the Lady Rams. Here at Changnon Gymnasium, Lady Rams on top of Mattoon 28-17. Chris Hugo and Danny Czerwinski alongside as we check in with the Tony Wilson scoreboard update.
There are some finals from around the area as we get high school scores in. And in girls play, Salem beats Centralia 58-36. In boys, at the Pinckneyville Shootout, Steelville beats Cesarville 60-57. Oakville over Mount Carmel 56-48. And in the NCC tournament, 7th place game, Beecher City beat Brownstown 69-53. And in the 5th place game, St. Anthony beat St. Elmo 64-50.
Scoreboard update presented by Tony Wills. Tony is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWills.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. And that is a look at some of your scores from around the region. Lady Rams had a pretty good first half. They shot 50% there in the first quarter. Got a lot of points in the paint to show for it tonight, of course, as Mattoon has tried to pressure the guards. That's how many teams have tried to do Lady against this Lady Ram team, but the Lady Rams have moved the ball very well.
So the pressure is not the ferocity of it was on Thursday at Althoff. It's more of a zone pressure. So Mount Vernon's able to come down, move the basketball, kind of go in slow gear and do those kinds of things. But, of course, the more times you see pressure, the better you are, you should be at least, that you be able to handle it.
And we hope that that'll pay off for the Lady Rams as they head into the postseason. Again, the number 1 seed at the Heron Regional. Lady Rams will play at 6 o'clock on February the 2nd. That's a Tuesday night. They'll get the winner of Monday night's 7:30 game between number 4 Heron and number 5 Marion. At 8 o'clock on that Tuesday night, it'll be number 2 Massac County and number 3 Carbondale. While on Thursday, Valentine's Day, the 14th, at 7:30, it'll be a regional championship game. Hopefully it'll be the Mount Vernon Lady Rams in either 2 or 3. It doesn't matter at that point.
Nope. As long as you win and keep going, doesn't matter who you play or who what at that point.
But how about that regional Heron of 4?
I know.
That tells you something.
Tells you a lot right there.
Of course, Massac County and Heron have traded victories in Ohio play in the River to River, and then there's Carbondale as well. Smith is going to dribble to the right wing as Mattoon starts the basketball here in the second half. 3 on the way. It's good, and that's how the Green Wave are going to start with a wave of a 3 ball. It's 28-20.
Yeah, that's a big shot for them. More confidence.
Lady Rams outscored Mattoon 12-5 in that second quarter to get the lead up to 11. Now down to 8. Into the front court. Lady Rams will move left to right as you look at your radio with 7:33 to play here in the third quarter. Up top is Ryan. Bounce pass over to the right wing. Scarborough into the corner for Kuyava. Looks for the lob play to Owens. Uses that height, leaves it short. Got her own rebound, puts it up, and no good this time. But this time, Hannah Owens will go to the line to shoot, too.
Yep, kept at it. Got an offensive rebound out of it. She's been unstoppable underneath today.
Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Community First Bank, of course, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams, and as well as the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase here on WMIX. First free throw good, that time from Hannah. She has 11 on the night. Game high, looking to parlay that into 12. The 7:23 mark of this third quarter drains them both. $7:20 to play in the third, 30-20. Lady Ram lead is back up to double digits off of the right wing. That is Diltz looking for Considine. Off the sideline comes Wing. Ooh, inside the arc. Thought she was going to launch a shot, but a three from up top from Smith is going to be long. A rebound will go to Courtney Scarborough. Lady Rams forcing Mattoon into some three balls. They're not always going to fall. They did that one time to open up the third, but could be the dagger for Green Wave if they keep forcing those bad shots. Ryan with it up top, looks off to the right wing. Scarborough into the corner for Kuyava. 2 on the way.
Bang. One of the better mid-range shooters in girls basketball this year.
32-20 is your score. The lead grows to a dozen for the Lady Rams, their largest lead of the afternoon, with 6:36 to play in this third quarter. Up top, that's Fisher with the basketball. Looks off left for Smith. Left wing three coming. No good. Imagine that. They're not all going to drop. 32-20, Lady Rams off the defensive rebound to the front court. That's Ryan left side. Bounce pass will go to Aaliyah. Had a cut to the corner by Kuyava. Up top, Ryan. It's over to Scarborough on the right wing, looking for the lob play inside to Owen. This will be tipped away by the Green Wave. Out of bounds off of Matt. Out of bounds off of Lady Rams. Yep. Huh. Okay. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by your Jeep headquarters of Southern Illinois, King City Chrysler Center, 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, just as I suspected. What went down?
Well, you can't step across the line at inbounds and or the alleged restraining line. I'm not sure if they're playing that, whether the referee's pointing. It looked like the inbounder stepped over.
Although that line was still confused, even with the restraining line not in play, which is usually not for girls.
Right.
Right wing three coming from Aaliyah. Good.
Nice.
Good night in the afternoon.
2 for 3 from three-point range today is Palmer.
Sun's up. So it's the Lady Rams shooting percentage here in Changnon Gym. 35-20. Mattoon wants the timeout to talk it over. 5:55 to play in the third quarter. Lady Rams basketball course on this timeout, presented by the Medicine Shop. This year, make a resolution to support your local community and businesses like the Medicine Shop. Family-owned for more than 30 years. 35-20 your score. It's a full timeout taken by Mattoon. The Lady Rams have just come out guns blazing again here in quarter number 3.
Mount Vernon's hot from the field right now. 2 of 3 from the field, made both free throws. And Mattoon right now relying heavily on the outside shot. Only three-pointer shot in this quarter, and that's a problem. You can't rely on that to get back in if you're not making them. You have to think inside first and outside in these situations.
Lady Rams basketball presented by one of our booster sponsors, Sarah Staley of Country Financial. Tomorrow is the day that anything could happen. We hope you're ready. When you meet with Sarah Staley at Country Financial in Mount Vernon, you get a one-on-one relationship and a plan to meet your goals. Country Financial, what's your idea of financial security? Sarah Staley, we thank her for supporting Rams and Lady Rams athletics here on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. 9 minutes past the top of the 3 o'clock hour here in the Central Time Zone. Obviously, makes perfect sense for those of you listening on WMIX FM, but for those of you listening on the World Wide Web, might be a different time zone. We're glad to have you with us. 5:55 to play in the third. Green Wave with the basketball at the timeout off the left wing. That's still dribbles free throw line, kicks over to the near side. Considine tries a three. It's going to go over the backboard. Lady Ram basketball.
Another 3. Another problem. Mount Vernon continuing to dominate the boards, and Mattoon more than happy to launch threes.
That one of one to start the third quarter doesn't look quite as good when it's 1 of 4. Nice ball move by the Lady Rams. Hannah Owens sat back behind the defense off the right block. Hannah gets 2 more. She has 14. 37-20. Lady Rams starting to run away with it.
I figured Mount Vernon would attack it a little differently.
Working Jeff Lon and some great adjustments. Of course, off the left side, that's Phipps. Off the wing now, Considine. Smith's going to swing it around over to the right side for Belt. Diltz. There we go. Off the right side comes Smith, looking to work baseline. Speed pass will come to the wing, and that's going to be thrown out of bounds.
defense from Mount Vernon is pretty good, too. You can tell Mattoon's a little frazzled. They can't get inside and get any good looks.
Yeah, definitely playing a factor here tonight. If you'd like actual personal banking, see my friends Bria or Debbie Ashby at Community First Bank of the Heartland. 5 Jefferson County locations. Welcome back to personal banking. Remember FDIC. Off of the right wing underneath, it's to Owens. Ooh, look at that 6-foot frame outstretched to get that bucket off the right block. It's 39-20.
Same play still working. They haven't figured it out yet.
4:55 to play in the third. No, they have not. Up top, that's Smith looking to dribble drive in the lane. Found a nice layup, though.
She can play a little bit.
Pretty good. One you'd love to have on your team. The lead is 17 for Mount Vernon, 39-22. Ryan picks up the dribble in the backcourt. It'll be Scarborough to bring it across. They have Owens sitting underneath off to the right. Moving it a little bit differently this time, or lack thereof. Ryan was at the circle. 4:32 to play in the third quarter. Off to the right side, looking for Cuiava. They're trying to establish Owens again down low. Oh! All right, got tangled up underneath. It'll be a travel turnover, Lady Rams. All right. Okay, 4:24 to play in the third.
Not sure about that. I guess maybe the fall happened after she did travel. That's what the referee was thinking.
Gotcha. Well, that makes perfect sense, even if it makes no sense at all. 4:22 to play in the third quarter. Lady Rams up 39-22. Green Wave with it off of the right wing. Caitlin Fisher skip pass over the left side for, I can only assume that to be Kelsey Farmer. They will look inside, have it stolen away. Good, another turnover forced by the Lady Rams on the steal. Up the right side, it's to Ryan. Lob play down to Owens off the right block. Oh, just missed a shot. Rolled off the back of the iron. Rebound to the Green Wave. 4 minutes to play in this third quarter. We'll have a Red Lake College player of the game after this one. Save thousands on your collegiate education at rlc.edu. See which degree or certificate program is right for you. Log on to their website. They're trying to feed underneath for Reboyne, and it's not going to happen. Lady Rams will steal it away. Another turnover here for the Green Wave. Monin calls out a play, and here come the Lady Rams. Ryan will bring it into the front court off to the right for Scarborough. Now short corner. Cuiava looks inside. Owens. Pass out to the right wing. 3 on the way. Scarborough's off the front iron. Rebound will go to Butler. But Butler did it on the rebound. Here comes the Green Wave down 17. 3:20 to play in this third quarter. Up top with it is McCain. Now for Boyne. Left block good.
Pretty good move. Yeah, post up, face the basket, and shot it right over Hannah Owens.
Her first points of the night. Blake Reboyne. 39-24. Lady Ram lead drops to 15. Palmer wants it off of the left arc. Looking for Ryan in the corner. Comes back around off the screen. Going to curl around to the top of the key. Continues on to the right wing off the dribble. Nice screen up top for Palmer. Dribbles into traffic, then throws out right side. 3 from Ryan. It's good. Claire Ryan extends the Lady Ram lead again. Make it 42-24.
Mount Vernon's ability to hit threes at the right time. It's not settling for them all the time, but boy, they've really been lethal.
So now a 3 on the way. It's going to be no good. I believe that to be Kelsey Farmer. Backdoor rebound, Lady Rams. 2:32 to play in this third quarter. Of course, don't forget about Community First Bank of the Heartland, the official voice of the Rams and Lady Rams here on WMIX. They have 5 Jefferson County branches. Or log on to comfirstbank.net. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Isolating herself was Kelby Cuiava. Turned around off the defender, went left block. Kelby has 2 more. Now 8 on the night. It's 44-24. 20-point lead for Lady Rams. Now their largest of the night with 2:06 to play in the third. Farmer with it off of the left. Going to lob across away off to the right wing. Nice slide pass to Reboyne. Going to work up against Owens. Left the shot short on the air ball. Rebound to Cuiava. The Lady Rams turn it over. Not paying attention on the pass. It'll be McCain to bring it length, and she's fouled by Cuiava on her way up. McCain will have to earn it at the line.
Well, really only the mistake Mount Vernon's made here in the second half. Can't complain. Done such a good job getting this lead and working hard on both ends of the floor.
Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. He brings you our scoreboard updates. Tony is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWilt.com or look for the white State Farm Jeep around town. Last check at the half, Nashville led Modern Day 25-14 in a great girls basketball game at the Assembly Hall today. Of course, Salem lost to Centralia 58-36. Those are just a couple of updates brought to you by Tony Wilt, your State Farm agent. We'll get you a much bigger update here in a little bit. Second free throw in a round. It's going to be short. Rebound will automatically go via team style to the Lady Rams here at the 1:49 mark of the third quarter. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios are driven by Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, or find them online at FordSquare.com. See the all-new 2013 Ford Escape redesigned, the king of the crossovers, at Ford Square. be a lob pass down low to Owens. That is tipped away. It'll be recovered by Scarborough. Palmer's wide open for a three left wing. Left is short. Rebound's going to go to Scarborough again. Trying to force her way in the paint. She'll throw up top to Owens, who came out top. Left wing for Scarborough. Clock seems like it's standing still, but it is moving at a snail's pace with a minute 20 to play in this third quarter. Lady Rams are up 19. Left wing for Cuiava. Lob pass is going to go over to Owens just off of the right baseline. Zipped it up to the right wing for Scarborough. Now a lob play in the paint. Dribbled off the foot of Palmer. Turnover to Lady Rams. Here comes a slide pass up the left side for Diltz. Ooh, picked up her dribble in the paint. Throws up top. Now Pat's going to throw it off to the right side for Fitz. They're going to reset to Smith now over to the left side. Diltz along two. It's going to be no good. Rebound to be tipped back to Mattoon, however, and Smith's going to launch a 12-footer. No good. Rebound to Palmer. Aaliyah backs it out. Lets the defense get back down the floor. Trying to set something up here for the Lady Rams with 45 seconds to play. Third quarter action from Changnon Gym, a Saturday matinee. Sees the Lady Rams on top of Mattoon. 44-25. Right corner Owens back to the wing. Scarborough works it off to the left. Cuiava took it back to Scarborough. Now back on the right corner for Palmer. 26 seconds to go now. 44-25. Lady Ram lead is 19. Williamson checks down low and a great pass to Palmer.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful play by Mount Vernon.
This is to 21. Now again, their largest lead of the night. 46-25. 10 seconds to play in the quarter. Smith's going to dribble off to the right wing. Throws over to Phipps. She'll step into 18. Not going to take the shot. Instead, tries to go in the lane. Almost has it tipped away. Phipps recovers off the right wing with one. Goes for the shot to buzzer. No good from the right wing. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Mount Vernon 46, Mattoon 25. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
Are you interested in a career in the culinary arts but can never afford the high cost of cooking school? Wren Lake College has a low-cost recipe for success. For as little as $5,500 per year, you can get a quality culinary arts education in your own backyard. That even includes books, tuition, class fees, and supplies. Learn to master domestic fare, pastry, and foreign cuisine in Ina, Illinois. Save thousands on a culinary arts education at Wren Lake College. For more information, log on to rlc.edu/culinary arts.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon.
The Chevy Cruze, it keeps breaking sales records, and the Eco with up to 42 miles per gallon is a big hit. It's got some features on it, such as a active aerodynamics, and what that is a small electric motor that opens and closes the grill air shutter that lets air flow through it that helps with the fuel economy. Those are advantages over the competition. They just don't have it.
Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon, 3423 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is your home for Lady Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back, WMIX FM, WMIXsports.com, audio only today. 8 minutes left in this one. We start the fourth quarter. Lady Rams with the basketball moving left to right. It's Ryan between the circles. Lady Rams, of course, on top, 46-25 over Mattoon. Good afternoon once again. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, and, of course, Holly Carroll back in our Mount Vernon studio. Jeff Crow high atop the gymnasium in the Crow's Nest. So off of the right, Cuiava dribbles, now throws into the corner for Owen. Stops left wing, throws back to Ryan up top. Cuiava thought about the long three, now throws into the corner for Hannah. Owens looks back right wing for Kelby Kay. 7:30 to play in the ball game, and this is going to be tipped out of bounds by Considine of Mattoon. Lady Rams will remain in possession. Community First Bank of the Heartland is the official voice of the Rams, Lady Rams, and the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. Familiar places, different places. Bank of Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location. And welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Missed three-pointer off the right wing, results in the Mattoon defensive board. Smith brings it length to the floor, foul on our way up.
That was one of those. She was on a running jump shot off 1 foot, and Mount Vernon reached in and got a foul. She probably should just let her go. She wasn't going to go make the shot.
That'll be foul number 2 on Cuiava, second for the team in the half. Smith misses the first. Interesting. Wow. I don't know. That's for off-top discussion. Second free throw is good. Makes 1 of 2, and it's 46-26. Lady Ram lead drops to 20 with 7:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Thank also another of our booster sponsors, All Stars and Stitches. Ryan Fresher in the backcourt trying to lob it across. Of course, we'll tell you about Big Dave here in just a moment. Skip pass over the left side for Cuiava. Partially tipped. She'll recover. Launches a 12-footer. No good. Underneath, the rebound went to Bass, and here come the Green Wave even. Kick out to Constantine off the right wing, and she'll double-dribble the basketball. Turnover, Mattoon. How about Big David, All-Stars and Stitches? You can put a logo on it. All-Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, or organization. They even do apparel. See Big David, All-Stars and Stitches. Just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. Ryan tries to contain the dribble as she slips off of the inbound pass. The lead pass from Palmer to bounce it across to Cuiava. Can't handle it. It was a light pass. Should have been able to catch up with it. But the low center of gravity, not her friend that time. It'll be a turnover on the Lady Rams. 6:47 to play in the fourth. Still 46-26. Mattoon will have the basketball off the Mount Vernon turnover.
A little sloppy. Mount Vernon's got to quit watching the scoreboard and take care of business.
Smith with it off of the right wing. Looking around the left. Great play off the fake by number 11, Diltz, but lost the basketball. Here comes Cuiava to the front court for the Lady Rams. Left of it, looking to go back door. Great play by Ryan. She knew she wasn't going to have a good shot, but throws it up to get the contact. And Claire Ryan will go to the line to shoot, too.
The defender was right behind Ryan. Wasn't going to catch up. Just all she could do was foul. Probably should have let her go. Like you said, Ryan did not have a very good angle at the shot.
But now has a chance to extend the Lady Ram lead to 22 if she can knock down both of these free throws. She'll make the first. Largest lead is tied again at 21 with 6:28 to go. Second one's in round. It's going to be no good. Rebound will come underneath. Bath and Smith will fight for it.
Same team.
There you go. Got to yell. Off of the right wing, that is Diltz with the basketball. Bounce pass inside the paint. Good turnaround coming by Bath. Left it long. Rebound of Plinko away. To Bath. Got her own. Off the offensive board. Left side three coming. No good from Constantine. Rebound inside by Smith. Rim rocker won't go. Rebound to Owen. And here come the Lady Rams. 6:05 to play in the fourth. It's 47-26. Lady Rams with an opportunity to extend this lead. Left wing Palmer. They're going to leave her open. She'll take the three. In and out. Rebound off Plinko. And now Cuiava goes to the line. Foul off the shot off the right block as Kelby Kay got the offensive board.
That's been bread and butter for Mount Vernon today. They have hammered the boards. We will look gotten a huge advantage that way.
No kidding. We will look for Ren Lake College player of the game in this one. Ren Lake College, of course, where you can save thousands of dollars on your collegiate education. Log on to rlc.edu, see which degree or certificate program is right for you. 5:52 to play in the fourth. Cuiava missed the first. She'll try the second. Squares up. Here it goes. It's good. 48-26. Lady Ram largest lead is now 22, and this one does not appear to be in jeopardy or doubt at this juncture. 22-point lead for Mount Vernon with 5:50 to play in the ballgame. Up top, that's Smith. Looks back left wing for Diltz. Nice slide pass, but it forces Bath outside the paint. No problem. She'll reemerge inside the paint with a mid-post jumper. 48-28.
Tough shot. Go. Don't let them set up when they get going. Get up that floor.
The Lady Rams finally get across the sideline. That's going to be a blocking foul, would appear on Diltz. As Ryan was trying to get across the timeline. No sense of urgency that time. They allowed the defense to set up, but almost cost them the basketball. We'll see Isha Sanders check in. 5:26 mark of the fourth quarter. 48-28 your score. Ryan's going to take a seat to get a breather.
Played a nice game this afternoon.
Played quite a bit of minutes for these Lady Rams.
Mm-hmm. And they're all going to play quite a minute as they wrap down the season here.
It'll be a quick inbound as Palmer will go to the backboard for Scarborough. 5:24 to play in the fourth quarter. 20-point lead, 48-28. Lady Rams on top, looking for their 18th win of the year. Sanders with it off the baseline. Going to have the pass tipped out of bounds. Lady Rams will regain. WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by King City Chrysler, the near Jeep headquarters for Southern Illinois, also home of the Express Loop. No appointment necessary. Check it out at 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon. In the left corner, it is going to be Owens, looking back deep left wing for Scarborough. Comes around between the circles, doubles back toward the wing, throws off to Palmer. Great recovery by Palmer on the long pass. 5 minutes to play in the ball game. 48-28. Lady Rams on top here, looking to cruise to win number 18 on the year. They're back in action Tuesday night at the CHS Arena. No video there due to the video blackout policy at Centralia High School. We'll have it for you on AM 940 with streaming capable of being picked up anywhere on any device at WMIXsports.com. Right wing, that is Scarborough. Left-hand dribble. Rolls between the circles. Back left of the circle now. 4:32 to play in the fourth quarter. 20-point ball game. 48-28. Lady Rams on top. Sanders with it in the right corner. Has some trouble off the pressure. Able to find Scarborough. Dribbles off the foot. Turnover, Lady Rams.
Well, the only good thing about that possession, Mount Vernon took about a minute off the clock.
There you go. The 5 Jefferson County branch is a responsive quality service for all of your accounts. Community First Bank would like to be the first to say. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 3 try coming from Butler up top. It's going to be a short rebound on top of Scarborough, able to save the bacon off of the baseline. 4:05 to play in the fourth. 20-point game, 48-28. Lady Rams lead Mattoon. Mattoon trying to avoid falling to 7-16 on the year out of the Apollo Conference. Feels weird to say out of the Big 12 for so many years. Of course, Taylorville will join the Apollo here in a couple. I believe it's 14-15 school year.
Twitch their way on in, won't they?
Yeah, they will. The Tornadoes. Otherwise known as the Tornadoes. Off to the left wing, that's Owen. Back off to the right. Palmer eyes up at 3. Yes. Man. Money Aaliyah. 3:30 to play in this fourth quarter. It's 51-28. Lady Ram lead grows to 23. Off of the right wing. Still going to sidestep the defender. Work inside. Batt's going to kick out. Considine forced to the 3 left wing. No good. Left it short. Rebound to Palmer. They're going to throw up ahead to Williamson. Left-hand dribble up the left post. Off glass. No good. Owens fights for the rebound. It's going to be out of bounds. No. It's going to be out of bounds off somebody whenever it's touching the stage. There we go. It'll be Mattoon basketball off of the Lady Ram turnover. Williamson, Owens, Sanders, Palmer, Scarborough for the Lady Rams. We're going to see Colleen Scoble check in.
And this works out a game like this. Coach Lonnie can get some people some minutes and maybe save some of the legs of the starters. Owens checks out with 16.
Well, you take them out one at a time. Everybody gets a round of applause. Over the next 3:06, 51-28. Lady Rams on top, off of the right wing with the basketball. That's Fisher. Stops up top, throws to Raboyne. Now off left, Butler with the basketball. Sidesteps the defender, works to the top off the dribble. We're going to see Vicky Scoble check in next dead ball. 2:53 to play in the fourth. Lady Rams basketball course, presented by Community First Bank. Raboyne throws off left wing. Ooh, not much developing there. Mattoon having some trouble with the basketball. 2:44 to play, 51-28. Lady Rams are going to win this one here tonight. This afternoon even. Saturday Matinee. Feels weird. Off the turnaround coming inside. Bass left it long. Rebound will go to Colleen Scoble. Throws it up ahead for Palmer. And here come the Lady Rams. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. We're going to see a couple of Mattoon substitutions here in the next dead ball. Vicky Scoble going to check in, as will Austin. Into the front court off the turnover, and great job by Scarborough. To tip it out of bounds, they'll have to reset. So for the Lady Rams right now, it is Austin, B. Scoble, C. Scoble, Williamson, and Sanders. 2:05 to play in the fourth quarter. It's 51-28. We're going to see Jeff London empty that bench. Everybody gets a round of applause coming out. It'll be a big win here on a Saturday afternoon for Lady Rams. They're going to feed inside for Raboyne. Turnaround coming off Williamson. That'll be a foul on Natalie. And to the line will go Raboyne.
Getting to the rim.
1:59 to play here in the fourth quarter. We'll get you a Tony Wells scoreboard update coming up in our postgame show. Tony is glad to help your family with all of their insurance needs. Give his office a call. Find him on the web at TonyWells.com or look for the White State Farm Jeep around town. Don't forget you can follow us on Twitter. We are at WMIX Sports. Raboyne makes both free throws. It's 51-30. Austin with the basketball in the backcourt. Right-hand dribble. She'll switch. Now back to the left hand. Almost has it stolen away. They trap her in the backcourt, trying to get around. Good turnaround. Good ball hand laid by Austin across the timeline. Picked up her dribble up top. Scoble flips to the basketball. Turnover on the Lady Rams.
Floor moved on her.
I have it.
Yes, it
happens to me all the time. I had a heck of a time getting to the building today. 1:44 to play in the fourth. It's 51-30. Lady Rams up blackjack here on the Green Wave. Not going to gamble with this one. They're going to win this. Off the right, Raboyne with it. Going to try to fake out her defender. Goes up for the strong layup. It's good. So Raboyne picks up 2 points. She has 4. Austin with it in the backcourt. Ooh, look how she shook out that defender off the dribble. Great play by Austin. Throws up to Sanders for a long deuce. Yes. Isha Sanders gets 2. Telling you.
She's got a nice little shot.
She has come on strong. This entire season just continues to get better. Isha Sanders wears number 44. Raboyne with it off block. No good. Sanders with the rebound. Austin will bring it up the floor, and Austin's a great ball handler. Finds a shot. She's going to be something spectacular. Less than a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. 53-32. Lady Rams are up 21. Colleen Scoble with it off the right arc. Has Vicky Scoble off the left block. Goes to Williamson left arc. Foul. Sights on Raboyne. Interestingly enough. See Rick Pig, next time you need a residential loan at Community First Bank of the Heartland. 5 Jefferson County locations. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. They're looking inside for Williamson. She gets it back to Sanders. Now off to the left wing, Colleen Scoble with 45 seconds to go in the ball game. 53-32. Lady Rams are going to win this one here tonight to get win number 18. 18-5 sounds pretty remarkable. Austin's going to hand it off, and Sanders' shot will roll off the iron. We tipped out of bounds on the rebound by Williamson to kill some more clock. Now just 28 seconds to go. Not bad. Not a bad day for White.
No, the White team has done very well today, dressed in white, orange, and black. Another win for Mount Vernon.
Green Wave with the basketball. That's Caitlin Fisher. Off of the right wing. Looks in the corner. They kick out. Here comes a long three. It's going to be underneath the backboard, however. Good try there by McCain. Rebound the Lady Rams with 10 seconds. They're going to cruise to this victory, 18-5 on the year. Back in South Civic Conference action as Rankin will bring it across the timeline. Stops away, comes inside. Looks like she wants to go back door. Forces the play. Turnover Mount Vernon. And that's how the game will end. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams beat Mattoon here on a Saturday afternoon matinee from Changnon Gym, 53-32. We'll come back and tell you all about it in your Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
I'm Jason Lord. Look at your next round weather. It'll be sunny for this afternoon, high of 37, turning cloudy tonight, low at 23 early on, but temperatures rise to near 30 by sunrise. Cloudy as we see some rain at times that could mix with sleet and freezing rain on some surfaces tomorrow. Watch out for a few slick spots early on. High tomorrow 42 to 45. Cloudy, breezy, and warmer with a few showers as we start the work week on Monday. The high 64. Next round weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
What is good sports talk, really? Around these parts, it's the WMIX Saturday Sports Show. Every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. With a vast assortment of interviews and knowledgeable in-studio discussion. It's the most content-driven local sports show on the radio dial. And it's every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news. Only on AM 940 and WMIXSports.com. Where you can listen on your computer, smartphone, or any device. It's all made possible by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Did your bank recently stop offering free checking? People's National Bank still has free checking with the added convenience of a Visa check card, online banking, bill pay, MoneyPass, and mobile banking. Stop by People's National Bank located at 522 Main Street in Mount Vernon, Illinois today for details on how to get your free checking account. People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
America is a nation on wheels. Everyone has at least one automobile. We use them for shopping, work, everything we do. But they can be a threat. Some accidents can't be prevented. Your professional Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crown View in Mount Vernon, can help protect you from a large financial loss when an accident happens. Call Page Insurance today at 242-7000 about low-cost auto insurance from Pekin Insurance. Ask them about the many money-saving discounts that are available. Depend on your hometown professionals. Pekin Insurance.
The Medicine Shop Pharmacy offers convenience and great service, all for the same cost. Our pharmacy staff is so helpful. They're always ready to answer any questions you may have. You'll never wait hours for your prescription. We'll get you in and out in just minutes. Or, for added convenience, use one of our 2 drive-through windows. For those folks who prefer to stay home, our delivery service will bring the medications to your front door or your workplace. Here's pharmacist and pharmacy owner Eric Black to tell you more.
Home delivery does make us stand out from the crowd. Independents like the Medicine Shop offer home delivery. People find that so convenient, and not just seniors, but also busy professionals. Delivery to work or to their home once they get home in the evenings is just a service that sets us apart from our competition, absolutely.
It's so easy to transfer your prescriptions. All it takes is a phone call from you, and we'll take care of the rest. The Medicine Shop Pharmacy accepts Medco, TRICARE, Express Scripts, and many other 90-day plans. The Medicine Shop, 2339 Broadway in Mount Vernon.
This is Lady Rams basketball on WMIX. The Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show starts now.
And we welcome you back inside Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams come away with a 53-32 victory over the Green Wave from Mattoon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. Jeff Lana will make his emergence up to the broadcast booth here in just a moment. Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac postgame show. And, of course, Schmidt Chevrolet is our neighbor to the east from WMIX. You can find them online at schmidtchevrolet.com and check out that Chevy Cruze, which continues to set sales records. That's Schmidt Chevrolet in Mount Vernon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, as aforementioned. We'll get to your Heartland Accounting post-game stats here in just a moment. We're going to hear from Lady Rams head coach Jeff Milano. We're going to take a quick break. This is Lady Rams basketball, powered by Community First Bank.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Don't you hate it when one of your family members borrow your car and then you get in to find all of your settings changed? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. The 2013 Ford Escape boasts Ford's MyKey technology, which lets you program individual keys so 2 family members can share the car, yet have personalized settings take effect when they use their unique keys. Wow! With its safety features, best-in-class fuel economy, and aerodynamic design, the 2013 Ford Escape S at Ford Square is perfect for everyone. Save $2,000 on this king of the crossovers when you finance through Ford Motor Credit, including 3 payments on us. Come and see and test drive the 2013 Ford Escape at Ford Square Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or log on to fordsquare.com.
Don't just dream about a better job, go get it with scores of programs that take 2 years, 1 year, or even just a few months to complete. Red Lake College is your gateway to a career you'll love. From nursing to coal mining, from computer programming to cosmetology, and everything in between. Red Lake College is affordable, convenient, and ready to get you trained for your new job fast. Call us at 618-437-5321 or visit us at rlc.edu.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the Lady Rams on WMIX.
And welcome back to your Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac post-game show here from Changnon Gymnasium. Lady Rams wrap up win number 18 with a 53-32 victory over the Green Wave from Mattoon. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside Jeff Lonan, head coach of the Lady Rams, joins us now. And Jeff, all 18 wins are good, I know, but this was especially a good one here today. Great defense, great post play, shots fell when you needed them to, and just an all-out assault on the Green Wave.
Yeah, and we came out and made some shots against the zone, and that is always a concern because we're really streaky. And when we're making them, we're really making them. And when we're not making them, we're really not making them, if that makes any sense. So today we were really making them, especially Kelby Cuiaba, probably shooting the ball as well as she's ever shot it in her high school career right now. And you know, when you got Kelby in the mix scoring, you know, I don't know how many she had today. She had to have, 8 or 10 or 11. She had 11. You know, when she can throw 11 on top of what Owens can do in the post, and then you always know that Scarborough and especially Palmer and then Ryan, they're all going to score points. Nobody's going to get shut out of that group. So that really gives you some great balance, and it also helps bust the zone. And I think what you saw there at about 24-17, they flipped to man, and that's when we kind of got up by double digits and you know, made some hay and then built a 20-point lead. It's really funny how just one little switch of defense against us can just trigger bigger and better things. And sometimes it's teams that flip from man to zone. You know, a team, you know, plays man against us and we can't get anything in our sets, and they flip the zone, and you know, now we can see it, and our shooters are pretty good, and you know, we can do it that way too. So today it was just a zone and then a change to man, and then I think we really went to work on that man pretty well. I was really proud of how we played against that. I don't think we turned it over a lot. We had 2 or 3 or 4 silly turnovers, but you know, in this game you just have those. Those are just everybody has a few of those, and I think we did today too, but certainly nothing of the extent of where it became a problem. So good win. Kids shot well. It was a good team win. Got to play some kids today, and that's always good.
broke down their zone press.
Yeah.
And you felt like then at that point, once you attacked the press and once you started back going a little bit, you had them on the run because then they had to move. Once you went man, you started running into Hannah Owens, and Hannah Owens was unstoppable when they had to get out of that zone.
Yeah, they zone pressed, ball pressed, and then they fell into a 2-3. And they seemed to stay in that pattern the whole game. Maybe there's a little bit there when they were man, they weren't in it. But even right up to the final buzzer, they were still pressing. And I don't, that's okay, I guess. I mean, I would do that. But the bottom line is that's probably their philosophy and the way they like to play. And they did it for all 4 quarters, and I don't think it hurt us much. I mean, I think we turned it over maybe twice that I can remember versus that the whole game. But listen, that's a very different kind of press than what we saw at Althoff. I mean, you're talking about at Althoff, you're talking about straight man, run and jump, quicker and better athletes, pressing you. And that's the difference between getting through this one and struggling a little bit, the way we did against Althoff, even though we got the win. So it's just funny how the game from day to day, from team to team, just strategy-wise and athlete-wise and matchup-wise, it just changes just every time you go out and play. And today we had some pretty good advantages in matchups.
Advantages indeed. And now you have to go to the CHS Arena on Tuesday night, square up against the Annies, keep that perfect South 7 mark on the line at the CHS Arena. But a big conference game coming on Tuesday, another big conference game on Thursday. Not much of a chance to enjoy this win. Got to get right back to work.
It won't be hard. I mean, because we're playing for something. Today we were playing for the 18th win, and that's about all I could come up with in the locker room. So now we've got something to play for in the outright conference championship. I just tell everybody, everybody keeps bringing up this undefeated thing. Can we go 10-0? And we got to give them the standard Bill Belichick response in that we're just worried about being 8-0 right now, and that's what we'll worry about. And if we approach it that way, it'll take care of itself for us over there.
Of course, we will see you Tuesday night. Lady Rams on the road to Centray. Congratulations on 18-5. Congratulations on a 53-32 win over the Mattoon Green Wave.
Well, I appreciate it, Hugo, and I know you didn't feel good today, and you still showed up, and you were a warrior and a trooper and all those good things. And I appreciate you being here. And Danny probably had propped you up a little bit.
He's been sick for like 3 weeks.
Is he sick too?
I'm not 2 weeks around.
We just go through a battle. We just go do it. Well, I want to thank both of you for being here, and I know that now you're both sick, so appreciate you being here.
Different things, though, oddly enough. Right? I don't have what he has.
I hope neither one of you wore this headphone that I got on.
No, that's your headphone.
That's yours. We don't touch it. Good.
You and Scott share that, actually.
Good, because I don't want what you got.
Well, I can't give you what I have. Because then you'll be sick, and that's not good for Lady Rams basketball. I can't. I don't believe in that. Plus, 8 days toward a special event, so I'll be very quiet.
Listen, I can get sick, but those girls can't get sick. So
what's the school system? Somebody's going to get sick.
Well,
it's not you or them.
I got my finger crossed. We really haven't been hit by it too hard yet this year, but last year it was awful, and I'm just got my fingers crossed that it'll skip over us here because we really need to be healthy now from here on out.
Yeah. Definitely could use that help. Lana, congratulations. We'll see you Tuesday.
All right, guys. Thanks.
That's Jeff Lana, head coach of the Lady Rams. We need to get to your Heartland County postgame stats.
Mount Vernon 16-21 from 2-point range, 76%. 5-13 from the arc for 38%. The Lady Rams 21-44 today from the field, 48%. Mattoon 9-20, 45% from 2-point range. 3-24 from the arc for 13. Mattoon goes 12-34 from the field in the game for 35%. Free throw shooting, Mount Vernon only 4 of 10 for 40%. About the only thing they did wrong today. Mattoon 5 of 7 for 71%. The Lady Rams were dominant on the board today, 33-13 over Mattoon. Lady Rams had 16 turnovers compared to 14 for Mattoon. Mattoon had 6 players scoring the game. Taylor Smith led the way with 10. Allie Dilts had 6. Blake Raboyne had 6, followed by Caitlin Bass 4, Riley Phipps 2, and Lauren McCain had 1. Lady Rams had 6 players scoring the game as well. Leading the way was Hannah Owens with 16 points. Clara Ryan had 11. That is Leah Palmer with 11. Kelby Kuyava had 9. Courtney Scarborough 4, and Isha Sanders had 2 for a final score of Mount Vernon 53, Mattoon 32.
Those stats are calculated by Heartland County. 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B, your small business expert. Get started right at Heartland Accounting. We owe you one more scoreboard update, as well as a Ren Lake College player of the game. And that scoreboard update, of course, will come tonight, as always, at WMIXsports.com, where we have a nightly scoreboard for you when there's local action going on. Check them out tonight at WMIXsports.com, or better yet, stay up to date on the Twitterverse at WMIXsports. Or if you don't like Twitter, I understand that. I dig it. I get it. Our Twitter feed feeds WMIXsports.com as well. And, of course, we do have one more facet. That's where I got confused. We have a Ren Lake College player of the game. And that was Hannah Owens at 16.
Oh, there's no doubt. I mean, she was dominant early, especially even when they were zone and double teaming, they were dominant early. She was, and then when they went man, it was unstoppable. She was unstoppable.
There you go. Unstoppable are the Lady Rams, 18-5 on the year after a 53-32 win at home against Mattoon. That's going to do it for us today. We're back on the air Monday night with the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase as it heads south. The SBW Lady Devils and the Goreville Lady Blackcats. That's on Monday night. For Denny Czerwinski, for Jeff Crow, for Holly Carroll back at our studios in Mount Vernon, for everyone at Withers Broadcasting at WMIX Sports, thank you for listening to Lady Rams Basketball. I'm Chris Hugo, reminding you of the final score. The Mount Vernon Lady Rams 53, Mattoon 32. So long from Changnon.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Lady Rams Basketball on WMIX and watching worldwide on WMIXsports.com. Lady Rams Basketball has been brought to you by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Ren Lake College. See how you can save thousands on your education at rlc.edu. The Medicine Shop of Mount Vernon. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Van Terra Bank. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a Hospital. Raising the Bar. Sarah Staley, your country financial agent. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Heartland Accounting. Central Christian Church. And People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, and sports. We are the legendary WMIX.